And welcome back, y'all. We are back with our cash stuffing. So I apologize that this did not come out on Friday. Y'all, it's just been a crazy time in this house. Between me getting ready to leave in a month, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that. I'm getting super excited. Spring cleaning in the house, my daughter coming up. Y'all, update, she won't be up here until either tomorrow or Tuesday. We had a schedule change going on. She is working Instacart today where she lives in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So she'll either be up here tomorrow or Tuesday. So with that being said, you just saw my previous video, I hope, my grocery haul. And I decided to go ahead and keep the 200 limitation in there just in case because she was going to be coming up. So I also was only spending 120 out of that 200, y'all. So you know what that's going to mean. The extra $70 is going to go to my emergency fund, 1K. Every week, whatever I don't spend on my grocery budget, whatever's left over is moving over to my emergency fund. Now you would sit there and say, hey, hold up. That's $120, not $130 that you spent. I told you. $10 extra is being pushed to the side because my grandson needs some almond milk. He's like me and he drinks almond milk. He cannot drink dairy-based milk and neither can I. So with that being said, I pushed $10 aside. When she comes up either Monday or Tuesday now, we'll be running to Walmart and picking up almond milk. So I'm super duper duper excited. Really I am. And I want to take the time to give everybody a shout out who is a mother. Now, when I say Happy Mother's Day, I don't just mean biological moms. I also mean adoptive moms. I mean moms that are step parents, moms that are foster parents, and even fur baby moms. Now, maybe you have a reptile and your baby's not a fur baby, but that's still included too. So not just fur babies, not just pets that have fur on them or fuzzy hair, but also non-fur hair babies. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, including my mother as well. I already called and wished her a happy Mother's Day. So today we are going to stuff $1,040, y'all. That seems like a lot. And it kind of is and it's kind of not. I am getting really focused on budgeting. Now, before we get into this really quick, I want to let you know that my other channel, Living Without Limits, formerly known as Without Limits Missouri Prepper, has been disbanded and all of my videos have been removed. The reason for this is I am still considering myself a prepper. I'm still in the prep world. I still will do very small preps due to the inflational issues going on right now in the United States that we all know about. But I was seeing so many other channels up on YouTube that are fear-based preppers that want to tell you if you don't go and stockpile everything you possibly can at every single given moment, you're going to starve, your family's going to die, government's going to be taking over your house, stealing your preps, zombies are going to come knocking on your door wanting to eat you and your preps. Y'all, it's just getting overran, and it's to the point that, you know, you got to do what makes you happy. And prepping, although doing preps makes me happy, I have never was a fear-based channel, but I've kind of fallen out of the prepping world in the sense of how it was going and all the in-your-face every single day inflation. Y'all, we all know what's going on. We all go to the grocery store or we all shop online. We see the prices. We don't need somebody in our face 24/7 spitting out videos, 3, 4, 5 videos every 2-3 days just in your face. And I'm not doing anything with judgment against those preppers. It just wasn't a community that I wanted to stay within. So I am bringing some preps over to this channel. It's not going to be anything huge because, y'all, I got too much in my house still. But we are working down freezers and we're rotating prep stock and all that. But the preps are going to come over to this channel. I originally wanted to do budgeting and prepping together, and I put out a poll on my other channel, and it was a backslide. So many people said, no, we just want to see your prep. We don't care about your budget. And in order to prep, you have to budget. So, like, okay, I get you. I understand. I respect your opinion, but it got to the point I just didn't want to do it anymore. And you got to do what makes you happy, and that was stressing me out. So even though that channel is still monetized, I have flipped it over to my daughter, who is going to be doing a Roblox type channel over there. I told people if you're not interested in that kind of content, please unsubscribe. And a master of just came in and unsubscribed, and I'm fine with that. I am not one of those people who's going to stay on YouTube to try to make money. In fact, my prepper channel really wasn't bringing in very much at all. I was spending more on preps than I was making on YouTube. So my love now is budgeting, and I think it's going to stick this way for a very long time, indefinitely. And I absolutely love this side. I want to save money. I don't want to keep spending it just for the sake of putting up videos for the most part, or overstocking my house to the point we have too much food. So that is why I left that channel. The channel name will be changing here shortly for Jessica, and she's going to be taking it over. The channel is monetized. As long as it stays monetized and she starts rolling in on videos and getting views, she's going to start getting paid instead of me. And she's going to get a budgeting book, y'all, because she's going to break it down. Every $100 she gets, she's going to split it 4 ways, and one of them is going to be in her savings. So be looking forward, hopefully, for that to happen here shortly for her. So, long intro, long-winded, I apologize, but we are going to be stuffing today. So, let's go ahead and start with our Build Your Own Set Emmy binder. It came in. Y'all, I still haven't made the labels. A lot of things are going on in this house. It's going to get crazy because I bought some more things too. Oh, yeah, I need to update my expense tracker. $200 for groceries for this week. I ended in at $130. $120 was groceries. $10 was pushed aside for my grandbaby so that he has almond milk along with me, because I don't want him drinking mine all up and then he won't have any, or I won't have any. So with that being said, we're going to reach back here and we're going to put $200 for next Sunday in for groceries. Now, whatever we don't use in our grocery budget gets pushed over to our 1K emergency fund. I do not roll it over to the next week for groceries. With that being said, that means I had $70 from this week. Now remember, I had $84 from last week. So I'm going to round it up, make it a little bit better and even numbers. I'm going to take the 70 from this week, the 84 from last week. I'm going to add a little $16 to the 84 to make it $100. So it will be an additional $170 today that will be going into my emergency fund. Oh my gosh, y'all, we are building it up so fast. Tunisia, nothing needs to be done with Tunisia. So now we're down to, hello, Miss Jhaya. Miss Jhaya currently has $300. And y'all, I don't have enough $500 placement holders at all. In fact, I only found one. Oh Lord, I need to order some. So I have $300 here for Miss Jhaya. And that is in case anything at daycare goes wrong, emergency-wise, for her emergency pet vet there. Y'all know she has not only epilepsy, she now has pancreatitis, and it acted up yesterday and she got really sick again. So, and she's better today. She's back to her normal self. She was really bloated yesterday, a lot of issues. I hate to say it, but we've had to discontinue the farmer's dog, which I absolutely love, and it was making her digestive tract work great. And then all of a sudden she went back into the same problem we had before we started the pet food for farmer's dog. So we're back on the hunt for more sensitive food again. Not sure what we're doing. I'm still struggling with this. So if anybody has a pet with pancreatitis, please let me know. Oh my gosh. I love the farmer's dog, but it was causing issues. We are going to be switching over here shortly in the future to their DIY nutrient pack, which I'm going to still continue to try to make some dog food at home for her. I don't like putting her back on store-bought dog food. I don't like that type of food for my dogs. But we're going to kind of balance it between a little bit of that and a little bit more of the homemade dog food with the DIY packs. Now, we're adding 400, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to it today. So that's 400 plus the 3. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gives me $700. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It was sticking together. So we've got $700 going into there. Oops, it's sliding around here. $700 going in today in total. The 400 plus the 300 makes her $700. So the DIY packs from the farmer's dog. And here's $100, y'all, that was left over from my daughter's gas. She said she only needed $100 to come up with. So we're moving this $100 over to my emergency fund. I already sent her over $100 through PayPal. Had to take that out because I wanted to make sure I remembered to take that out beforehand. Y'all, working with prop money, you've got to be very careful because you can have $1 million in prop money, but you don't have $1 million in your bank. So you need to kind of make sure that you divvy it up and make sure what you're putting in here in prop money is exactly what you have in your bank as well. So back to the DIY and that will complete us with this section. The DIY will cost me $30 every 11 weeks for each one of my dogs, Tucker and Jhaya. And with that being said, we're going to be switching over to that possibly in July, y'all, in July. So that would be $60 every 11 weeks. I will be buying the ground beef, the ground turkey, and the ground chicken. It is apparent and it is quite obvious that Jhaya cannot have ground turkey or ground chicken, which is really what she needs because she needs the lowest fat content. In fact, she needs the ground turkey, but it is not going to happen with her pancreatitis. It upsets her massively for days on end. So I will be switching her over to 93% lean ground beef, between 90 and 93%. And that is what she's going to have. She cannot have the turkey and she cannot have the chicken. Now, Tucker, he has no issues, y'all. He can eat anything. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be updating you on that in July. I probably will be ordering that on the 3rd of July. And again, it'll be $60 every 11 weeks. It'll be a lot more maintainable than $97 a month per dog if the dog company for the farmer's dog is actually making it and just meal delivering it to me. That was costing me $97 per dog per month. This is going to cost me $60 every 11 weeks, so it's a lot more maintainable as well. And then I have to buy the groceries, which is fine. So in our 1K emergency fund, let's talk about this real quick because I'm super duper excited. Right now we have $324 in here. I know the denominations because my son and I went over these beforehand. You all know that I'm visually impaired and I can't see these. Hoping I don't make any mistakes in this because this makes it super hard. And another update, I just bought a cash drawer for myself, y'all. Yes, I know I gave one away in the giveaway, but I bought one for myself through Crafted by Free. Yes, I did. I talked to her yesterday. I was like, girl, I want one. But you know me, y'all. I got to make everything my own. Everybody puts out their beautiful thing, and I'm like, okay, how can I flip this into something different? Keep what the concept is, but do it a little bit different. Add my own little spin to it to customize it a little bit more. And with that, I have asked her to do a rainbow one for me. She's like, girl, you always doing something different. I said, I'm a 1980s kid. Y'all, I am a Care Bear collector. In fact, I've got like 5 or 6 Care Bears. Well, I've got a couple sitting on my desk here, and I've got like 10 or 12 sitting on my dresser, and I'm getting ready to put up an animal net so I can stick them all in there. I love anything from the 1980s. In fact, I have the soccer ball Popple, if you all remember the soccer ball. He's a little soccer player, and he rolls up into a soccer ball. I have him still in his box, y'all, from the 1980s, and he cost me $150 on eBay about a year ago. So anything 1980s. I told her to make it look like Rainbow Bright. Just color it out, make it rainbows, color the rainbows. So that will be coming in here shortly in the next couple of weeks or so. So let's go back to this. We have 100, 200, 250. Woo! Hold on, we're getting stuck here. No, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90. 310, 320, 321, 2, 3, and 4. See? So here's what we're going to do with this. This is really exciting. We're putting my daughter's $100 with the $170 that I bulked it up. So that means the $100 for my daughter's gas, because she had a $200 already in there. I put $100 in PayPal, sent it to her. She'll be up here either tomorrow or Tuesday. The extra $100 that was in there, because I had $200 in there, is coming over to the emergency fund. The $70 from this week from groceries is coming over to here. And last week, the $84 plus the $16 that I'm adding in to make it a little bit more of an even number is coming in here. That means my $324 plus the $270 I'm adding in today is going to give me $594. So what am I going to do? I'm going to round it up a little bit higher. I'm going to add an additional $6. I'm going to take all of this money out except for $100. I'm going to add an extra $6 into it. And my only $500 placement that I have right now. I don't know where my other ones are. Y'all, they're around here somewhere. I'm adding the 500 plus that makes 600. By adding that extra $6 to the $594 gives my emergency fund up to $600. Y'all, we are back on track. By July, this will be at 1,000 one way or another. Y'all, it's just going to happen. So, remember yesterday me telling you I could not find my 1 month envelope? I still can't. So I looked in and I still can't find it. So pretend this says 1 month, not 2 months. Just let's imagine here for a minute because I can't find it. I'm moving things today, y'all. We are shifting rooms. I have the smallest room in the house and I took this over for a while. But because I'm expanding and growing with some things, I need my room back. So I talked to Philip and Jessica. Well, I didn't talk to Jessica because Jessica just, either way, she doesn't care. Philip and Jesse will be sharing the room that I'm in now. And I am going to put my things back into my room because I am going to use not only my 4-foot folding table I have here, I have a matching 6-foot folding table that's black like this. And I prefer tables, y'all, versus desks. I'm not going to lie, okay? So I'm going to have a 10-foot system. The 4-foot and the 6-foot are going to go together on one wall in my old bedroom that I used to have. I'm going to put those back in there. I'm going to line them up together, and then I'll have 10 feet of space. Now, I have my CCTV off to the right-hand side, and that takes up a good amount of space as well. So, remember that this says 1 month, not 2 months. If I cannot find the envelope that has it, I'll custom make a label for this. So, y'all know that I'm starting my 1 month ahead. I don't have my paper out, so I apologize. I'm not going to grab it real quick because Lord only knows I'll mess up something and then I can't find anything. So, I have everything except what I'm going to be doing. Gotta move that to the side because that one needs to go back over here because it's going to go into the bank. Dun, dun, dun. When I added up everything from Crafted by Free on Etsy, known as Budget with Free here, FRE, as I always tell you, I came up to $216 for the very first icon on each one of her 1 month ahead. Now, the only thing I did not throw in there is the quote-unquote future Tesla payment. Yeah, y'all told me to go big or go home. I'm going big. I want Tesla. Thanks, Black and Blue. Thank you so much for mentioning you have a Tesla. And then I find out later on I'm sitting in a Tesla in Uber, and then all the questions I asked was just, I had to know about the Tesla. I did use a Tesla calculator. If I get the cheapest Tesla they have, it's like a $500 and something payment. Next level up is the $800 payment. But that's our future goal, y'all. It's not coming anytime soon. So that's the only thing I left out. But the electric, the rent, the internet, groceries. I'm just doing the first icon on these. I left out the auto payment because we're not doing that one. Came up to a total, and water was the other one that was in there. Came out to a total of $216. So there's 200, there's 10, 15, and 16. So can't tell you if I have this right side up or upside down. Apologize. Again, remember that this says a 1 month and not 2 months. Jordan, you can kick me later for this because I can't find it. I'm sure I'll come across it. Y'all, I did not throw it out. I know good dang and well I didn't do that. So that gives me the $216 for 1 month ahead. Y'all, I wanted to started that sheet so long ago. I was begging to start that sheet. But I knew I needed to start working back on my 1K savings. But I thought, you know what? I could do both. If I break it up into smaller payments and all my 1K savings is over from my grocery budgets and I just keep rolling it over and rolling over, now I'm playing the game of how low can I get my grocery budget and using the preps that I currently already have anyways, and I need to use those, before they expire. I'm just supplementing with my prepper pantry as well. I'm going to pull out 2 chickens again today. Y'all, I'm still working on them chickens. I had 17 chickens. I'm down to like 10. I'm going to pull out 2 chickens for dinner tomorrow. I haven't done a menu yet, but that will probably be the next video. It's kind of flip-flopping all over the place. So you'll probably get a third video today of my menu set up and that. So I've got that. That is now done. And then I wanted to stop by and show you one more thing that I did. Y'all, it is so hard when you are blind to try to figure out where you lay things. You have to feel your way around. I have light, shadow, shaping, and outlines, which means I can make some numbers and some words out a little bit if they're on my CCTV. But y'all, it is so hard to do. It is so hard. Still remember that video still coming out with the Q&A this week. Hold on to your hats because I'll probably give you more information than the questions asked for, just so I can clarify some things. So this is the Jordan set, y'all. Jordan budgets. Okay, so here's what I did for me. Instead of using a jelly binder for this, and Miss Sarah Franklin, who won one of these sets from Jordan Budgets, who was amazing and upgraded my winners to a 25 challenge set versus just a 5 challenge set. Now, if you go on her Etsy shop, Jordan Budgets, and you look at her starter set for her savings challenge, you will get the jelly binder, like what I have with my prop monies in right now. This is one of the jelly binders. Oh, I love it. Yes, I got a lot of prop money, y'all, but that's not all what's in the bank. That's just when I need to pull and use when I do have money in the bank. So that's why I tell you guys, be careful. You got prop money. You can't just go sticking it in your binders unless it's in your bank. So that's the jelly binder. And you end up with 5 envelopes. You end up with trackers. You end up with labels. And you end up with 5 savings challenges of your choice that you get to pick out, right? So Miss Sarah Franklin won one of these sets, and she's also got a pink binder. So I'm gonna match her. I'm doing the pink binder. Now she ended up with set 2, which is what I pulled from. She said that she would love to do some savings challenges with me, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So for this one, on mine, this is what I picked for the 5 set savings challenge that I decided to start. And if anybody has Jordan's savings challenges, it doesn't matter if you don't have the same ones that I have. If you have any of them and you would like to do this with us, that would be really, really cool. In fact, Sarah said that she was going to start these with me. So these are the 5 that I went ahead and picked out. I thought this was really, really cool. So I'll go ahead and just let you look at the 5 that I've chose. There's 1. And these are on cardstock, y'all. There's 2. Woo! Come on. Get over the ring there. There's 3. And I'm not putting these in my Build Your Own Binder set with Emmy. I decided to do this a little separate. So I'm still using my Build Your Own Binder sets from Emmy, and I'm also going to be working on these as well. Now, if you have a lower income and you struggle doing it, you could do 1 at a time. You don't have to do 5. And you don't have to do every single one every week, every month. You can do what you want. It's your budget. You build it your way. You decide your denominations and what you're going to put into them. But look at that, y'all. Look at that. Now, tuition's in here, but we don't really have tuition. I have 2 kids that are homeschoolers, so I do build their homeschooling program. That's the other video that you'll be seeing here in the next couple of days. It's running a little behind, but we're getting there. And so I'll use that for that one. Currently, I do know that I will be purchasing my kids next school year, this coming up school year in July. So we'll be working for that for the next year, for 2023 starting school year instead of the 2022 starting school year this August. So we'll be doing that. So anybody who has the Jordan savings challenges or any savings challenges, if you want to go ahead and start that, I'm going to go ahead and start that next week, y'all. And if anybody wants to start it with me, great. Maybe a week after. Let's give it 2 weeks, actually, because Sarah's items are coming in from Hands and Bands. All 5 of her labels are coming in, and Miss Elisha is really quick about getting those out. She already told me that she's already working on those. So those will get mailed to me. As soon as I get them, Miss Sarah Franklin will be getting her entire package. And she also has got a pink binder too. So we get the same binder. It's really cool. So that's what we have for you today, y'all. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers. Y'all, I got new subscribers now. I jumped 19 new subscribers in like 6 hours last night. I was like, what? So anyways, thank you for everybody who's been here throughout this whole journey so far. Thank you for all the new subscribers coming on board. Thank you if you just now came on board. Y'all, we got a lot going on, and let me let you know that after June, July is really going to kick off a lot of savings. I'm just focused really intensely on what's going ahead in the next couple of weeks. Finally going over and seeing my husband in Tunisia, and I am super duper duper excited. We will try to be blogging some of that. I want you guys to meet him and be able to see him so you can put a face with him as well. So until next time, guys, please remember to stay safe. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers across all the boards, the rainbow and the full bit. And we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, please remember to stay safe. Without Limits, Budgets is out.